you something. Keep it internet. You want to keep it internet, you bitch. Keep wearing clothes and shut your bitch mouth, nigga.
Bro, this nigga just got flamed for knowing how to dress. What kind of shit is that? I mean, thanks? What the fuck? Man, I don't want to waste time, so I'm gonna get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about to reacting to He Doesn't Learn. DDG Threatens. He threatens BruceDropEmOff. The fuck is they beefing for now? I thought they beef ended a while ago, like a year, maybe 2 years ago. Now they back beefing again. I guess about to figure it out. Fuck it. I'm here to find out like y'all is.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like DDG learned nothing from the last situation and how it's being weaponized.
Bruce, who won that beef? I think Bruce won. But then over time, Bruce proved DDG point being right. That's what
against him, because now he's doing the same thing to an old op of his that he's really trying to get revenge over, and that's none other than BruceDropEmOff. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, BruceDropEmOff was one of the biggest streamers in this niche. Like he was before Kai Cenat, he was before Your Rage, he was streaming before all of these guys, but him, Kai, and Rage used to stream together all the time. He kind of got kicked out of their crew because he was talking trash to a mod about them behind the scenes, and Kai thought that was fake. He called him out for it. Rage, I think he distanced himself from him. BruceDropEmOff ended up getting a deal with Kick. And
that was a crazy day on the internet that day them leaks came out. Boy. I'm kind of irritated that Bruce don't drop videos like he used to with the Call of Duty and all that extra shit, but it is what it is.
He just went on this campaign of clowning DDG back in 2023. DDG got really hurt by this and said that this was the worst year of his life. In this year, he said that. And he's holding a grudge towards Bruce. And he even celebrated when he passed BruceDropEmOff's all-time subscribers on Twitch. But recently, in Atlanta, where BruceDropEmOff is actually from Atlanta.
This nigga putting on mascara? My bad. I ain't hear what he said.
But recently, in Atlanta, where BruceDropEmOff is actually from Atlanta, a crowd starts chanting FDDG. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Or Bruce at the front. That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. So the fans started this shit, really. Alright, we get it, bro.
Soon after, what happens when a clip like this gets on the internet? And keep in mind, BruceDropEmOff hasn't streamed in, I don't know if it's been close to a year. He has not turned on a stream. He had recently done an interview with Kids Take Over with an artist of his that he's been trying to push. And of course, what happens, this gets on the internet and a bunch of fans immediately start to instigate because, listen, you guys are all characters for their entertainment. Except it's actually, there's a back and forth where they can control you or they can have an element of control over you. And it turns into this hive mind. So they start instigating and tell DDG, like, yo, you heard what Bruce is gonna say? And they're just rubbing their hands like, yo, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what
pans like out I said, for this. Bro, the fans started this shit. Like, from what I know, the beef died down. Everybody went their separate ways. Boom, boom, boom. But the fans wanted more, so they get it more.
And I can't, man. DDG, this is his response.
Yeah, if y'all put that nigga in my Twitter com again, until I see numbers that's worth beefing with, I don't want to say his name. I haven't been saying his name for a long time. And that's what made him do what he did. Until I see numbers that's beneficial to me, I won't speak about them.
Niggas up now, but that's crazy. That's a crazy statement, cuz.
Okay, y'all? So stop. You're getting banned from the Twitter com if you bring that nigga in my point blank period. All right? Don't forget, I am the admin. Show me numbers before I respond, huh? I'll let you know. Hey, Bruce, you show your girls out. Man, I don't even like mentioning a nigga no more because
now you get a concert and go to say you.
Who gives a fuck? It was 50 niggas in there. Who cares?
I don't think he told them to say fuck DDG. I think they probably saw Bruce on the stage and started chanting and shit. Because like dude said, Bruce ain't. I don't think he dropped a video in forever, bro.
You know how we coming. You don't know how you coming. You gotta show us, little.
Man, Nick do hosting in my city, I'm pulling up. If it's like that. Nigga ain't gonna slide on nothing. Come on, I ain't worry about that shit.
That's 2 cities, nigga.
So you can see, man, the clout. This is overdosing on clout right here. You could tell. It's like people hit that snow, people hit that powder, that booger sugar, and they turn into somebody else, superhuman. That's what the clout is for DDG. He was not talking like this back in the day when Bruce was clowning his numbers when he had 700 subscribers. But now DDG's piped up. He's a
Man, 5 DDG songs. That shit was crazy. That was a crazy event. That was a crazy.
Why? Man, his numbers is going crazy. He's seeing everybody talk about him. That's one thing that DDG loves. It could be positive or negative. If people are talking about him and he's clouded, he is on the moon. The only thing is, if they're talking negative and the numbers are down, oh, he's not feeling it. And this is the thing. The fact that Bruce is even being talked about still means that his numbers are there. He's not streaming for him to have numbers. You don't think, man, if BruceDropEmOff announces a comeback stream, he's doing more numbers than DDG in the first comeback stream. He's peaking higher than DDG without an event.
See, I don't even watch streams, no dick sucking shit, but I'll go watch that stream. It's been a minute, I ain't gonna lie.
Takeaway Streamer University or some other event, solo, dolo streams with no chicks, BruceDropEmOff is winning. And that's the thing too, where we got to give credit to BruceDropEmOff, because listen, I do think what BruceDropEmOff did was scummy, especially to his homies. But that has nothing to do with DDG. Him clowning DDG, honestly, it's not shout out to him because I don't have no ill will towards DDG, but I don't got no problem with that. Yeah, you got issues with the dude, you're clowning him. You invented the gun to your head, name 5 DDG songs. That's one.
I got you. Moonwalking in Calabasas. The Lil Yachty diss song. Moonwalking in Calabasas sped up. Moonwalking in Calabasas remix. And Moonwalking in Calabasas slow. Yep, bam. Gotcha.
Funniest memes of the past several years? Yeah, I don't got a problem with that. But what we're not going to do is try to rewrite history like BruceDropEmOff wasn't killing it and grew.
No help. That's 6 songs by DDG. Yes, sir.
Stream by his dolly. No collaborations, no subathons with artists that have #1 songs like the guy, I'm Just Trying to Get Tipsy, the country song. You got Kevin Gates in there. You got collaborations with Kai Cenat. And that, now, DDG did build it himself in the vlog era on YouTube, and he built his catalog that way, and he made it in rap. Of course, we're not going to take that away from him. But Bruce, solo streaming, come on, dog. We're not playing with him like that. And what happened?
That nigga playing VR or motherfucking Call of Duty. You can't, bro. You can't compete, bro. That shit
is Dub, who is DDG's brother. He gives his own.
Or RP, GTA RP, top tier entertainment.
Hey Bruce, I see what you said at that concert.
And this nigga,
You say, nigga, you take that shit personal.
My bad, y'all. I'm gonna get a ad blocker when I get monetized. Don't worry about it, bro.
Hope you ready how we ready, bitch. Hope you ready how we ready, bitch. You talking about get your best homies. Tell them to come holler at us. Cause when we see you, we gonna do something.
They gonna jump them like they jumped that fan. That's crazy.
Internet. You wanna keep it internet, you bitch. Keep wearing clothes and shut your bitch mouth, nigga.
What kind of diss is that? Keep wearing clothes and shut your bitch ass mouth. What kind of diss is that? Cause hold on.
We gonna do something. Keep it internet. You wanna keep it internet, you bitch. Keep wearing clothes and shut your bitch mouth, nigga.
Bro, this nigga just got flamed for knowing how to dress. What kind of shit is that? I mean, thanks. What the fuck, bro?
Yo, somebody tell me. Are these guys slow? Are these guys slow? They were just using the incident that happened at the DreamCon event where you guys put hands and feet on that dude, which, man, he's not pulling up no lawsuit. I don't think that's going to happen. But they're using that on Halle Bailey's side. And you come on here talking about, yo, show up and see what's going to happen. And you throwing threats at him. Like, come the hell on. And this is the thing. Like, DDG's trying to take it to, hey, this is the thing too. Like I said, they're trying to instigate it. But he's like, oh, you're banned if you talk about him in my Twitter community. That's going to create some animosity between the community and DDG, which will probably splinter into a separate community where they make it just to hate on DDG. Because, yo, DDG hated on us because we couldn't even post this on here. Man, we gonna move over here. And then they're gonna start hating on you there. And then they're gonna build up a hate mob. And you'll see how that turns out. Like, this streaming game and the communities around this streaming game is a lot different than when you were popping in the vlogs, DDG. It is very, very different. Like, back in that era, you had your supporters, people messed with you, and they were fans of you. Here, they're fans of the chaos, and they're fans of the content first, not you. So, if there's more entertaining content to be had with your demise, they will prey on your demise, especially if they feel like you did them dirty, which is just silencing them, banning them, not allowing them to say certain things. Granted, now we do got to do a little bit of an analysis on this. I'm trying to find other clips, but was it Bruce that started the chant? I don't know if it's Bruce that actually started the chant, and I don't know if they know that either.
I literally
because
said
you got
at
to
the
think about
beginning
it.
of
The
the video.
fans that are there, they're there for Bruce Off and maybe like his artist. And what are they?
Y'all gotta understand, Bruce chat is like that. Like, not saying like they're tough, but they are like that. You read the chat while he's doing whatever he's doing on stream. They're fucking trolls. So y'all really crashing out on fans, cause I highly doubt Bruce got on stage and said, on 3, say fuck DDG, fuck DDG, fuck DDG. He didn't do that. I don't see that happening, bro. I don't.
There to do. They are there to show love to Bruce. They know that Bruce doesn't mess with DDG. So they just start the chant themselves, and then what is he gonna say? Is he gonna say, yo, y'all gotta chill, y'all gotta chill? He's not gonna do that. He's just gonna laugh, enjoy himself, and then continue. He didn't egg it on, he didn't raise his hands, he just smiled and enjoyed. Okay, actually, I'm reviewing the footage right now. I'm reviewing it splice by splice, frame by frame. I stand corrected, not Bruce DropEmOff. Now, I don't know if he started this, but I do see him laughing. He's clapping. He's got his hand next to his ear, and he's saying, what? So he is encouraging them to continue the FDDG chant. So I won't take away. Now, that's enough for them to be justified in being upset. Now, if he was just smiling and they were saying FDDG and he didn't start the chant, then I understand. Or then I could say, yo, y'all gotta get all the facts straight. But here, no, they do not get the fact. They do not need to get the facts straight. They're justified in being upset and angry. But for those of you that maybe don't know a little bit of the history, I'm gonna play you guys a clip right now of just some interactions that Bruce had with DDG in 2023. Keep in mind, 2023, DDG's trying to stream. His numbers are not looking all too hot. He had 700 subs, which is a lot of subs. Several $1,000s you're making a month, including Twitch streams and donations and all that ads. I mean, but he was getting clowned for it, and he was getting terrorized by Halle Bailey if we judge by the text that same year. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now, which is, wow, it's hilarious, but you also kind of feel a little bit bad when you look at DDG's face. You can see the pain.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're actually a hard R, bro. But I can respect to where you want to have a real life conversation. I just had 30K subs. EDG still at 700. Yo, chat. Thank you for the 30K.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, listen. I have a question.
Beyond this streaming I'ma see this.
Hurt that nigga ego. Oh my god. Hurt that nigga ego, bro. This nigga is a fucking troll.
Bruce, I have a question for you. Come
I
back to your
missed
chair.
this shit, bro. This nigga's a fucking troll.
This guy know you in love,
Bro. I'm gonna get an ad blocker when I get monetized, y'all. You already know, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I wasn't watching you. I was watching Love Polo TV and Kaz Nasty. Now what?
Yes, it was.
No, God, I wasn't
I was
watching.
watching.
I can't name one.
I was watching Flight and Lost Spoilers. A little bit of Cash. I couldn't really watch Cash videos.
Video on God. You're a professional babysitter, my nigga. Professional babysitter. Who up save your career? On God. You live in California. You can't have a gun. You going to jail. I'm snitching on your ass. On God, I am. Y'all going to jail for 20 on God.
He can't.
I'm not no look. You can't look at me.
Bro, I would have left. I genuinely would have left. I would have been so irritated. You can see the irritation on his face. And then this nigga is a master at shit talking. I don't know how he got that good at shit talking, but this nigga is irritating. I would hate to beef with this nigga. No dick sucking shit. Like, no bullshit. No.
I don't give a f. I'm holding my nuts on you, my nigga.
I'm fired.
I don't give a no. I am. You just got into fashion pre-era 2018 with a stylist. A gay one at that. Stop talking to me, nigga. And one thing I want you to apologize for, apologize for comparing me to the annoying TV. Real dead. I'm so fucking serious. I'm so very serious.
Bruh.
Not like a bad way though.
Not in a bad way, just letting you know I ain't like that because you compared me to a nigga look close to a rat. So I know you got your clip, but it is not no beef, bro. Tell me that it's not beef. Daryl Strawberry now. Tell him now. Now. Tell him now.
That nigga getting his ass his through a fucking computer screen. Oh my goodness. And he's just sitting there.
Tell him now.
Oh,
I'll wait.
my bad, y'all.
You got it now.
Shave frogs with the 10 gifted.
Oh my God, he's small as fuck too. Yo, you gotta apologize too, bro. You called me a hoe. What the f is that?
I apologize for calling you if you feel like that was disrespectful.
You know what?
He's the same.
As tight as your retwist is, I accept that apology because I know it ain't no damn blood circulating to their damn brain. So that's as best as it's gonna get on God. Hey, DDG. Hey, man, look, bro. I already
Like,
know
how do he just think of this shit on the fly? Cause, like, I wish I was that cold at roasting motherfuckers. I would not stop. No
problem for real. Cause, hey, come on, man. What?
I want you to know, like,
Now, if Bruce knew what DDG was going through, would he have gone that hard on him? I don't know. But I do think this is a situation where DDG and his homie, y'all will not win if you run down on Bruce. It's not going to work. It's similar to, like, Annoying TV, right? Annoying TV, DDG had a situation with him. That's another situation. Annoying TV was given his opinions on DDG's music. If you guys are unfamiliar with Annoying TV, he was a 2K YouTuber. He turned streamer. He had a lot of, like, conversations and debates with academics about hip-hop stuff. He's been like tied into hip hop, but he's in this community with like Your Rage in them as well. I just don't think he's active as he used to be. Like, do we got any Annoying fans that watch this? Let me know. Is he still active?
Chat in my
quite a while. Very cool guy, nice guy though. Met him a couple times. With that being said, Annoying TV gave opinions on DDG's music, and when they were at a party in LA or Miami, DDG like pushes up on him and tries to do like this whole pressing situation, and Annoying talks about it, and everybody laughs at DDG. I think it was academics talked about it too, and he said he made sure that nothing was going to happen to Annoying. But DDG gets so emotional that he's pulling up on these people, and this was for music opinions, mind you. And everyone was saying like, yo, DDG's lame for that. He's corny. You don't need points for pushing.
You can't force somebody to like your music. You know what I'm saying? This is just... You can't force somebody to like you neither. Like, bro.
On what's his name pushing up on Annoying TV, like that guy, all he does is give his opinions. He doesn't portray himself as gangsta, as tough, none of that. So for BruceDropEmOff, like they've got issues, but it's internet issues. So if you pull up on Bruce as DDG or his brother, you guys are going to look bad. I'm telling you this right now. Bruce does not pretend to be tough. He does not pretend to be a gangster. He's just on the internet. The guy grew up on the internet. He grew up making content. He grew up trolling on the internet. He doesn't really act tough. And yeah, like what he said about you probably hurt your feelings, and you're justified in having your feelings hurt, but it's bad for your brand if you try to do anything to him. And on top of that, I think the best thing he could have done, DDG, is really to try to quell it. Be like, yo, don't mention that guy. I'm not mentioning him. Like, when you're winning, when you're up like that, you gotta pretend like you're just not hearing it. Because Bruce looks lame if he comes back and all he's talking about is DDG while he's winning. So you guys are playing kind of like a game of politics.
Yeah, bro, he's literally moving backwards. He's moving backwards, literally.
In the public sphere being teenagers. Oh, what a great audience to have to placate to. Nah, I'm just playing around. Well, yeah, also, it's also a bad idea because of the violence aspect. Like, yo, you guys are threatening when they are trying to say you are a threatening guy, you are violent, you should not have your kid. They're like, yo, this guy wants to have his kid on stream when he's on stream threatening other people. Like, that puts a danger on the kid. How does that work in a custody battle? Like, come on, dog. Like, can people think a little bit, or are they is he gonna allow himself to get tricked out of custody of his own child because he had to act tough on the internet. And that's the thing. Nobody wants DDG to be tough either. Like, nobody said DDG was a punk, so I don't understand why he's got to prove himself. Yet, he's like, yo, we're going to slide. It's not like that. Like, dog, DDG, you're not a rapper. Well, you still rap, but, like, dog, you don't got to put up the rapper image anymore. You don't got to pretend to play tough. Like, these guys like you because of how you interact with chicks and your content and your entertainment value. Like, that whole, I think he's still holding on to the rapper, not consciously, but I think he's subconsciously like, yo, I can't let people play with me, because if he let people play with him in rap, then hey, career's over. But it's not that anymore. I hope this doesn't escalate between them past internet shenanigans, which I find hilarious. Frankly, I want it to continue just on the internet. I don't want this to turn into a personal issue. I hope they never run into each other. I like both of these guys, man. Like Bruce, entertainment value wise, I've never known the guy personally, never had a conversation with him. But
I love this nigga videos, bro. From Monkey to Call of Duty to motherfucking RP. Let that be the PC RP or GTR. Nigga, man, used to be my favorite, one of my favorites. Yeah.
I have a soft spot in my heart for somebody that I saw with my own two eyes grind and get it out the mud before this whole niche and lane was created for people to be able to get on. Like, that's like, the guy's a pioneer in that regard. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Well, that's that. Hey, me personally, I feel like DDG born it out of proportion. I feel like his head hyped up off of them jumping at one nigga. Well, Dub had is hyped up off of jumping at one nigga. So now they think he's walk around jumping niggas. But the problem is, like he said before, you fighting for custody right now. It's not a good look on your name, bro. You don't want that on your name, bro. Trust. But nah, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.